Hello everybody, welcome to Martin Angling Outdoors. It's me, Rylan, the host. I just got back from Bass Pro Shops. I'm in Michigan. I'm recording Michigan Adventures right now. And I changed plans. I'm not going to post it in week-long segments. I'm going to post it in one big movie. So yeah, so I was looking for good panfish rods, and I was like, this little rod that I have, it's one of those little rods that I showed in my prequel. It's good. It's not great. But this one, I was strolling through the aisles of Bass Pro, and for $39.99, you can get this sweet Shakespeare Catch More Fish panfish kit. And I know this is not my type of reel, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, put it on, I'm going to put this on my friend's rod, and I'm going to change it out for like a Corrado or something. But, yeah. So it has a bunch of lures in here. I haven't checked it out, but it's a 4'6" ultralight. Okay. Yep, this is definitely going to be interesting to hook a big old perch with. Imagine I hook a bass while I'm fishing, because some of these lures look like they're bass. But yeah, I'm going to be right back. I have to go get scissors. Okay, I got the snips. So we're going to cut this thing open. It comes with the box, so I'll probably replace one of my things in my bag with this. Okay. This is an ultralight, and I do like ultralights for small fish because it feels better. It feels better to catch. It's more satisfying. Okay, let's open this thing up. Okay. We're going to first check out the rod. Definitely not a bad rod. It's 4'6", as to be expected for $30 or for $40. It's not a bad rod. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. I can definitely feel the quality. Yeah, it's a Shakespeare. Yeah, it's gonna be a good rod. I like Shakespeare. Shakespeare brand is one of the best, and it's been around forever. It's been around, I believe, since the 60s. Forever, metaphorically speaking. If there's anyone here that knows someone that was born during the 60s, no offense to them, but it was a long time ago. Definitely today's standards. Okay, we got drag. My drag's all the way set down. Might need to increase the drag a little bit. Okay, how's the button? It's not working. Oh God. Okay. If the reel doesn't work, I have like 3 other reels in my backpack. I always keep extras. Oh, I see what's wrong with it. Oh, it's just caught around here. Uh-oh. Well, I just broke the line. There goes my reel. Well, the reel's not bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I might be able to get the line out now. Hold on. It's going to take me a minute to get this out. So, I just got a fork. I'm going to pick this out. I will be back in a second. Hey, God, it only took me 5 minutes. It took shorter than I expected. Got it flawlessly. I shouldn't say flawlessly. It took me like 5 minutes, but hey, at least it worked. Just the line was wrapped around the base of it. Okay, looks like I will be using this rod. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's a nice black reel. I like the color. I like the color scheme of it. It's kind of blue, and then it turns to green. Yeah, this is not my cup of tea for reels, but they're not bad for perch. I prefer bait casters or spinning combos. But hey, if this is what I have to deal with, oh yeah, the line's smooth. That is some fine action. Oh God, what is that gear ratio? That is a good gear. That's some good gear ratios. All right, let me put the eyes through the guides here. So this is looking like a solid rod. Yeah, it's an ultralight for sure. I can definitely feel it. Yeah, ultralights are good. I might test this at that pond that I had in the Michigan. Yeah, I'm recording currently in the Michigan one right now. I might test that out here soon, but I'm going to also head to a beach and test this out. I'm going to head to a freshwater beach. So this is here. I'm going to get into the tackle box segment real quick so I can put something on here. Oh, okay. This is looking interesting to say nonetheless. But let's first start off with the first thing I see. It looks like we have some power bait scented. Okay, power bait scented 1.5 power grub chartreuse. Okay, I do like these. These do have scent. These don't just work for these. These usually work for These don't just work for panfish and perch. This works for trout too. I have seen people catch trout with these, so this is good. Well, I was at Bass Pro. I also saw this fat salmon combo that was like 6 feet long and it was fat. I don't know what type of salmon you're going for. Probably going for Atlantics or cohos, but yeah, I'd probably use that. That's also good for trout. Okay, we got 3 bobbers here. We have 3 of these little bobbers. These aren't bad, but they're not the greatest bobbers. But these ones actually look solid quality here. So, yeah. We also have this little micro spinnerbait. It's not looking bad, but actually I might give this a shot. I would definitely try this. Looks like we have 2 micro jigs. Couple split shots, which is good for catfish. If you take like 2 of these, put them a foot above a small hook. Speaking of small hooks like this, and then you put a piece of hot dog on the hook. You drop it in a creek, you'll catch bullheads like crazy. Yeah, it looks like we have some number 6 and number 5s. Number 6 and number 7s actually. Number 5, 6, or 7s here. Looks like some long shank Aberdeen's, I don't know. We have another tiny spinnerbait. That's a smaller variety. And it looks like we have some number 3s. Actually, no, it looks like we have some number 8s right here. Number 8 Aberdeen's long shank. So it's not a bad combo. What I would rate this combo? I would rate this combo a good old, so let's go over the pros and cons. The pros is that it's a great rod, and it's long enough to get good casting for the fish that you're trying to go for. It's 4 feet long, comes with 4 to 6 pound line. It's a good reel like this, so it's good for beginners, not like me. It's got cork. It's an okay price, so if you're going for anything for under $50, you can get this as your prime, panfish rod. This can catch panfish and medium to small size bass of all types, except like stripers. But if this is good for rock bass, I prefer. Yeah, this is good for all that. Yeah, so that's the pros. The cons is that it's not made for big fish, and the line may be just a little bit weak, and it's got a little bit of hassle getting all the stuff out. But otherwise, the pros outweigh the cons like crazy. So I would rate this a 9 out of 10. I'd rate this rod a 9 out of 10. It's a good rod, but yeah, we're gonna throw on a tiny little lure. We're gonna go fish a pond real quick. These lures seem to be emitting light. I don't know if that's normal. These things are emitting light, but they got a really big tail, which means it's gonna have good action. Oh, change of plans. I'm not heading to that pond, but I am in fact heading to the Lake St. Clair, which is just a small drive down the road. And I'm going to take out my other rods, so I'm not tempted to use these. So I'm only forced to use this new combo. So if things go hectic, I'm going to have to deal with it. Yeah, it looks like this is a good travel rod. I mean, it's not like telescopic or collapsible, like a two-piece, like this blue one. But it's a perch rod. Yeah, I'm only gonna use this, and I'm gonna use the chartreuse one with this really tiny jig head. And And I'm only forced to use, and I can mainly use this, whatever in this bit. So it's going to be a little bit difficult, but also if you want to see this part on the Michigan Adventures, you will get the chance to see that. Oh, the bait we're going to use with those Aberdeen hooks is white bread and kind of a pack bait mixture that I put together that I just put on the bread so it stays on there a lot better. So that's good for perch and small catfish. Alright, so I just got back from the lake. I did a little bit of fishing there, but it was too crowded because it's like a public beach. So I am going to go down to my private pond and fish this little grub that came in the box. I not 100% certain what's going to bite because I caught that rock bass out of there. If you've seen, in my current adventure video, which I'm going to clip that real quick. Just caught a nice rock bass. Big guy. Well, yeah, you should see me that I caught that rock bass. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get another one. And if I do, fantastic. If I don't, oh well. But this rod, when I tried it out at the beach, it has now gone from a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 because it has casted really far and it's a really good reel, and I think it's a solid combo for perch. So yeah, I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10 now. So yep, that increases the rating like you would not believe. So I'm gonna walk down to this pond, see if there's any. Ooh, a frog. But I'm gonna see if there's any fish here. Also, I do know one thing as a fact, that there used to be really big koi in this pond, because somebody that lived here before my family did used to stock goldfish in here, and they turned into koi over time. Because if you have goldfish long enough, they turn into koi fish. That's what they are. So if I can manage to catch something like that, that'd be really cool. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to a canal, which will be really interesting to see. Yeah, there's really big fish at the canal. Okay, I am on my way. I can see the pond now. I'm approaching it. I'll pick back up the camera when I get there. So I didn't end up catching anything, and it's a different day. And it's been a couple days, actually. And I'm in a different location. But I kept my promise and I put a bait caster on it. I put a bait caster on the whole rod. So yeah, this is the new panfish combo. I'm going to absolutely shred this perch and shred every panfish that gets in my way with this. We got the ultralight bait caster, and later on tomorrow you will see me catching fish. Go check out Michigan Adventures with this. I'm going to be posting this afterwards, so go check that out.